Fran Davies.
Jared Smith.
Isn't it wonderful to wave a magic wand and suddenly a person appears in front of you?
I'm transported, it's
yes,
fantastic.
transported. Oh, you're a Star Trek fan.
I'm very happy to be here.
Were you a Star Trek fan or are you just...
Yes.
I was too.
Yeah.
Well, I still am.
Isn't everyone?
Yeah, they must be. They should be. Anyway, Fran, wonderful to have you on the program. And you're a guest of Kevin today,
yes,
who of course is Mr. Parnell, but you could claim to be just in Parnell just as long as Kevin just about, couldn't you? The International Arts Centre.
Well, 43 years we've been there.
43 years. Wow, that's a long time, isn't it?
It is.
What's a day in the life of an International Arts Centre? What happens there, Fran?
Wonderful things.
Yeah.
Paintings arrive from the artist's studio. They're unpacked. It's like Christmas every day when that happens. And they're coming in from all over the world, the works of art. Then we have the pleasure of deciding on the framing. We liaise with the artists on that. In come clients. Often we'll contact the clients, pick up the phone or drop them an email when a special painting arrives. We're also an auction house, so...
That's right, yes. Every 2 months, I know that.
Yeah.
$800 initialed in the right-hand corner, 800 I had to bid. At $800 I'm looking for 900 now. 900 now. 900 now, it's on the reserve, it's on the market by the way. At $900 and selling, 1,000 now. At $1,000 looking for 1,100. At $1,000 the bid's in front of, at the back here at $1,000. Looking for 1,100 now. At $1,000 we sell. Just
galleries 7 days a week, and then we have our auction rooms. This is the auction side of the business, is run by my business partner Richard Thompson. And so that injects, that's a different, well, not necessarily a different market, but you know, it's all about art, all about selling art. But as Kevin Harvey so rightly said, and I really endorse this, you know, business is business, and it's fun, and it should be, but it is about people. Yeah.
Now, the funny thing about art, that you can be passionate about art, but you may not be a good business person. You can be a good business person, but you know nothing about art. So you have to walk that fine line, don't you?
Yeah.
And you've got painters, you represent painters,
yes.
They're passionate about their, but some of them aren't very good at selling their paintings, and that's where you come in, don't you? It is a great, big, grand marketing exercise, isn't it, to get people to come to the gallery or the centre, and you don't call it gallery, do you? It's a centre.
Well, it's a centre. My parents came up with that. You know, they called it the International Arts Centre, and it is a centre of art. And that word centre, it's everyone's welcome, and I mean that. You know, children. We love animals. Bring your dogs in. Everyone's welcome.
But what about becoming involved with the painters and their passion?
Yes.
Does that affect you, or do you say,
well,
look,
yes,
I've got to keep it straight, I've got to work this out with my head, not my heart?
No, no. Well, I don't know. I seem to go, my heart has, I mean, I learnt the business under the tutelage of my father, and he was a pretty hard, he's still alive, by the way, and takes quite an interest in the business. So, you know, I guess he was a pretty hard taskmaster, and he taught me the business. But there is a place for heart in business, I firmly believe that. And it's my job as a dealer. I look after, I have over 40 artists, some of them based in Italy. I spend quite a bit of time in Italy, but we are New Zealand owned and operated. And as a dealer, we are the bridge between the wonderful, the talent, the gift, the commitment of the artists. We're the bridge to the commercial world.
And you can never tell how much a painting's worth until it goes to auction or somebody makes an offer on it. You know, people might say to you, what's this painting worth? You can never really say until you find somebody that's prepared to pay for it. Would that be correct? Or
well, you work,
or the name of the reputation of the
you work
painter.
on a foundation of knowledge. This is where my business partner, and probably that side of the business really is probably ruled a little bit more through the business acumen. You have to know what you're doing. It is true, anything is worth, you know, what the public will pay for it. But when we're talking about Goldies, you know, paintings
You know
by
they're
our,
worth $1 million at
you
least.
know, well, you know, good examples.
Yeah.
Where the record is building and building and building. International Arts Centre hold that record, and so you're working from a foundation of a market-driven force.
Have you seen in the last 2 to 3, 4 years, have you seen a painters emerging that you think is just sensational? Has that happened?
Yes, yes, indeed. I'm privileged enough to be to represent a very bright young artist, James Watkins.
James Watkins.
Yes.
A name to remember for the future.
Yes, and definitely, without doubt, a bright young art star.
Yeah, and
Absolutely.
you've known him for...
He's been with our gallery now. He's a young artist. He's 28 years old now, but he's been on a trajectory through the gallery, his work, since he was 20.
So what would a James Watkins sell for now?
James's work, the entry level now would probably be about $1,200, going up to $9,000. That's for very large works.
Yeah.
But his work is selling worldwide.
Wow. It's great to be part of that, isn't it?
Wonderful, really exciting. I mean, as a dealer, for that to happen, I mean, this might happen once or twice in
your
a
lifetime.
career.
Yes,
yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
So it's a gift.
Yeah. Finding of a new Van Gogh.
Absolutely. Yeah, something original, new. And people just relate to that work. They relate. They walk in, all age groups.
They just
love
see a
it.
James Watkins and they go, wow.
It resonates.
Yeah.
It
Wow, what a
resonates.
skill, what a talent.
Yeah, absolutely, a big talent.
Yeah. He's a pop star in the painting world.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
He's an art star.
Yeah. An art star, I like that.
Yeah, me too.
Now, one of the great things was that Kevin, of course, has invited you into the studio today, but your father, Graham, of course,
Yes.
and Kevin's father knew each
Yes,
other well
they
and
did indeed.
really were the foundation members of Parnell, weren't they?
Yes, that's right. Well, you know, going back, I remember I was probably about 15 or 16 when the gallery opened. And Kevin's dad, the King of Parnell,
Les Harvey.
the King of Parnell, we used to call him.
The King of
Yeah,
Parnell.
but that's the way he was known.
Yeah.
He used to visit the gallery. I remember in those days I'd be vacuuming. Nothing much has changed. I still do. And Les would come in, and I think everyone will tell you he was the most down-to-earth, friendly,
Wonderful man.
quirky, eccentric, generous of spirit. And he always encouraged my father, even though as we weren't his tenants, he'd drop by, welcome you, and...
He was a people person, wasn't he? Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. I remember him. He was
I mean,
great.
Parnell wouldn't be what it was today. I mean, the Harvey family have taken the torch and run with it, and we're very, very lucky to have that. I mean, the special things about Parnell, the plants, you know, the planter boxes, the hanging baskets, the bricked, the pathways, all of that goes back to Kevin's dad. It's his vision.
His vision.
And in a busy, faceless world of minimalism and your skyscrapers, what a haven.
Yeah. So you wouldn't work anywhere else, would you?
No,
I mean, you
wouldn't.
love it up there.
I love it.
So that's...
It's pretty much my home, sweet home.
Yeah, okay. So if anybody would like to come and have a look at the centre, the International Arts Centre, it's so easy to find, isn't it?
Yes, indeed, it is.
Yeah. What's the number? It's
272 Parnell Road.
272 Parnell Road. And you welcome people just to come in and have a look around.
Absolutely,
and,
7 days a week we're open.
Ooh, you don't get a
And,
rest, do you?
Well, time flies when you're having fun, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
exactly.
And yes, a warm welcome is assured.
Fran, thank you very much. We're going to wave the magic wand again, and we're going to go right back to Kevin.
Wonderful.
Thank you, Fran.
Thank you very much.
Wasn't she wonderful? Great to talk to Fran. All about art.